So she said, she came, you know what I'm saying, she sat down by me. Like I say, I didn't feel, you know what I'm saying, I didn't even sense or feel that she came and sat by me or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I was talking to my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, that after we were done talking about what we was talking about, you feel me, like, well, you know what I'm saying, I was still, you know, I was eating as I was talking, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, once we was done, you know what I'm saying, I was eating, but, you know what I'm saying, same time, I seen, like, at the corner of my eye, I was like, yeah, well, she is sitting next to me or whatever, so, nah, this day fun, this is wild, cause, like I said, so pretty much, like, how our next interaction, pretty much, we were doing, like off of, like, on Baby Boy, when, Yvette came and sat by Jody when he was playing, dominoes or whatever. Remember how, like, she kept like looking at him, and then he was looking at her like with a mean look, and then like as when she was trying to look back, like he was her and like turn the head or whatever, and then, you know. So pretty much, yeah, that's how that interaction went or whatever. So me, you know, so I'm eating, you know what I'm saying, but same time, like, you know what I'm saying, of course she's next to me, so it's like, you know, so I kind of like looked at her, you know what I'm saying, and of course, you know, I had like a little mean look on my face, you feel me, so. So I'm looking at her, you know what I'm saying, but then as I can sense, like, when she about to turn her head and look at me, you know what I'm saying, I heard her, like, you know what I'm saying, turn my head or whatever, then. And then I can see, like, out the corner of my eye, I can see, like, she looking at me, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, I can just see on her face, like, she just, I don't know, it's just like, the tension was there, and then it's like, the awkwardness and everything, it's just like, I feel that was a situation we should just talk, and, you know what I'm saying, but nah, like, I was beyond the point of talking, so like I say, so we did the same thing, like I say, yeah, after she heard, I seen she turned her head, she was eating, so, you know what I'm saying, me, I did the same thing, yeah, I did the same thing, so I'm like, you know, so I gave her that mean look over there, and I heard her turn my head, when she looked at me, so, like I say, we did that for about a good 4 times, it could have been 5, I don't know, we did it for a little minute, but then, you know what I'm saying, so, after, you know, so I was eating it, then one of my other partners who was sitting on the side of my homeboy, he had looked at me, he was like, hey, hey, I gotta give you your pops, but he give me a pound. I'm like, my pops or whatever, then, like, I saw his eyes was like he started, like, pointing at her, I'm like, man, I say, oh, wow, man. So then, after that, that's when my homeboy that was sitting next to me, he said something, and then, I think some dudes, I think some people I knew who was sitting across from me, they were saying something. And eventually, like, say, people she knew, they started saying something, so it was just like, bro. So we always like, I was embarrassed. I was like, bro, y'all making this more, y'all making this out to be more than what it is. So, like, we just, by coincidence, we just ended up sitting next to each other. But this wasn't like, no, oh, this is a reunion, or everything all good. Nah, like, F that. Like, So, of course, you know what I'm saying, when lunch was over, you know what I'm saying, hey, we got up. Of course, you know what I'm saying, where the trash can was enough to please it. You know what I'm saying, it was, I think it was, cause, yeah, it was that way, so of course, you know, by her she was sitting on this side, so, of course, you know what I'm saying, getting up to go do that, you know what I'm saying, of course, she going in front of me or whatever, so me, I'm behind her and everything, but me, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to throw my plate away, bro. So they, like I said, people, they were still saying a little small, so I'm like, man, I'm just trying to throw my plate away and go my ass back to class, like, so. Cause when she threw her plate away, and then, you know, so of course she turned and walked off, and I'm like, cool. So I threw my plate away, you know what I'm saying, I went to, you know, my class or whatever, but same time we was on the same hallway, so it's like, I seen her, like, cause, you know, so she left before me, so she's walking a little bit in front of me or whatever, and then, you know what I'm saying, then how it was, is like, yeah, her class is on this side, my class is on this side, so, and she was walking, she went her class, like I said, I went in my class, like, so I ain't even look like her way or whatever. I don't think she looked my way, so I was like, I bet. So after that, you know what I'm saying, of course, then I think the last day, I think I seen her, but you know what I'm saying, we ain't like cross paths or nothing like that. So you know, so over time, then of course going into my, you know, my freshman year of high school, yeah, we didn't go to the same high school. So going into that year, you know what I'm saying, like me, like I'm kind of sort of like experimenting with that too, or whatever, like with women, but. Same time, it's like that's still fresh in my mind, cause it's like, bro, like she did me down bad, man. So, but then the crazy part, like the dude that she supposedly like was, you know what I'm saying, who was flirting with or whatever, like actually I came across him like it was like outside of school, cause we didn't even go to the same high school. I think both of them went to the same high school, but you know what I'm saying, I didn't or whatever. So I came across some. I think we was in Walmart or whatever. So so I, you know what I'm saying. Me, you know what I'm saying. It's still fresh in my mind, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not even mad at him because this is a situation. Yeah, you just seize the opportunity. You know what I'm saying. And honestly, well, I'm gonna get to that, but so you know, what I'm saying, I seen him. He was like, you know, what I'm saying, what's up with her? I said, nah, I'm just chilling. He like what school to go to. I told him what school or whatever. Then I told, then he told me what school he go to. I said, oh, okay. Then he told me she goes to that school too. I'm like, like, you know what I'm saying, just the vibe of it all. I'm like, But then he asked me, he was like, he personally asked me, he was just like, you know, saying like, what happened between me and her, whatever. So then I kind of gave him like a little spill of it, but then that's when I kind of like sort of checked him a little bit about it. I was like, yeah, apparently, like say, you know, say y'all was all flirtations and everything or whatever. So answer, he was like, well, who told you that? Then he told me, then he said the dude that told me that, he was like, he told you that? I was like, yeah. Then he was like, man, so pretty much he gave me the whole spill about it. He said basically it was just something like playful, like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nothing. Cause you know what I'm saying, he said he don't even like, he not even attracted to her, like it wasn't even nothing of that mattered to it or whatever. So he just say, you know what I'm saying, that just, you know what I'm saying, MF was like, you know what I'm saying, on the outside looking in, like it wasn't even nothing like that or whatever. He said he was just doing it like just joking around or whatever. Cause I already knew like they were kind of cool or whatever. So he kind of gave me the spill on him, but then he was just like, nah, like it wasn't nothing of that magnitude or whatever. So but then I told him, but at the same time I was like, how can I believe that though? But then he was like, look who told you though. Then when I thought about it, look who told me. I was like, they said, yeah, he always like, you know what I'm saying, he known for like instigating something or, you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, wow. So you gotta think about it, bro. Like all the time he's like, you knew her. Like, you think she do that? Or whatever. I was like, no. Cause if I was telling him, like, yeah, she was turning, from my knowledge, yeah, she was turning down a whole bunch of dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, my point exactly. You can't almost never like go off of what they saying, because sometimes it could be true, sometimes it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know what I'm saying, true because they saying what they saw and they feel bad about it, or they could be one of the ones that just hating it, you know what I'm saying, just want to break up something that's good or whatever. So a little update on, you know what I'm saying, toward the, you know what I'm saying, the end of the, you know what I'm saying, the story time, you feel me? So a little update. So I say, okay, so about a year ago, you know what I'm saying,